Hi everyone, my name is Wisdom, and in today's video I want to share with you how I am giving myself 60 days to make money online. And here's the plan, right? So first of all, the 60 days started 1st of February, right? And I need from 1st of February down to March ending, right? That's 60 days. And the reason why I'm doing that is because first of all, I'm broke and I have certain debts I need to pay. And I need to pay this, I need to make money before that 60 days elapse. If not, there'll be a huge problem. So this is now a lot is at stake, because now if that 60 days elapse, I won't be able to pay off debt and all that. Okay, so the question is, what am I doing? First of all, I have a platform that works. I'm doubling down on that. Second, I picked just 4 platforms. So I want to do the screen recording so you guys are able to follow along with the explanation and the stuff quickly. Okay, so yes, it's so first of all, I decided that I would choose the platforms I'm focusing on. So first, we have platforms, right? So what are platforms? It's simply, okay, since I make stuff money online as a creator, so I needed to choose my platforms. What are the platforms I'm working on? First is YouTube. That's all, I'm doubling down on that. Next is blog, right? And then the next is newsletter. So there's YouTube, there's blog, and there's newsletter. Now, you could also add that there's podcast, but when you look at it, in a way, it's 3, but it's also 4. So what do I mean by this podcast? The podcast I'm doing is a video podcast. So if I'm doing video podcast, it simply means that it's on YouTube. So it's more like let's say, for example, this was a podcast. I'm recording it. I'm talking about what I'm talking about. I'm saying, oh, this is great. This is awesome. This is wonderful. This is beautiful. And I do what I want to do. And then I post it on YouTube. All I would just need to do is just take that stuff and post it back on the podcast to add the same description and everything. Just like copy and paste. I'm not doing anything extra. Right. So in a way, it's 3 platforms, but it's also in a way it's 4 platforms because I get more distribution and all that. So, but the major ones, the one I'm like hitting more on is the YouTube, right? The reason why I'm hitting on the YouTube is, okay, is because YouTube is a discovery platform. So they have an algorithm and all that recommendation that will get people to see me. Blog, but I could rank on Google and all that, but I'm not banking on that because I've seen a lot. Google has done things to a lot of persons that let's not even talk about that. That's another video for another day. But newsletter is a communication platform. So it's more like if people have watched my stuff, they've consumed my content, they can subscribe. That way I'm able to talk to them directly without any algorithm or any of those stuff. Probably maybe in the future I might add SMS, but for now, let's just put it this way. So Pinterest is one platform that is working for me and it's working for a lot of persons too. So it's a recommendation platform. People can see your stuff without even knowing you are. So Pinterest, I'm doubling down on that. So what are the changes I have made? First of all, I have invested in tools and softwares. So by tools I mean I got a microphone to make the audio quality really good. I got lights. Yeah, I got lights. I got 2 lights to make it easy for me to record anytime, any day. I got a scheduling software and all that, so I'm able to book meetings with podcasts and all that, right? But the major platform, the major way, okay, so the changes I'm making is tools and softwares, right? And the major way I want to earn is let's see, the money stuff. The way I want to earn is first of all, I've been earning through ads, right? I have currently I have 4 brands, right? One of the brand I'm already earning through ads is approved for ads. So what I'm doing is I have 4 brands. Okay, not actually 4 brands, it's more like 3 brands. I don't know why I keep counting this as part of the brand. Yeah, I have 3 brands, right? I talked about it in one of my videos on my channel. You can go check it out. But I have 3 brands. I shouldn't be adding this one. This one is just to document my process. I have 3 brands, and that's yeah, I have 3 brands. Now, one of the brands has been approved for ads. The goal is to get the 2 other platforms to be approved for ads on the website, and that's on the blog, right? On the blog. And then the next thing is so there's ads, right, on the website, and there's also ads on newsletter, right? And then there's also ad on YouTube. But YouTube is, you have to get 1,000 subscribers and all that to do that. But the major way I want to quickly grow is ads, and then the next one is affiliates, right? So I've signed up for affiliates program. I've never made money online from affiliates. The only way I've been making money from online is through ads. So I want to sign up for affiliates for all the different brands and all the different niches, right? That way I'm able to promote affiliate stuff. The other thing I'm considering to do is sponsorships. Excuse me. Sorry, sponsorship. Sorry, sponsorship. Am I spelling this well? Okay, sponsor sponsorship. So I'm doing ads, I'm doing affiliates, but maybe later on I'll do coaching, but not really coach. Not really coach. It's more like someone pays for your time, and for like 30 minutes or 1 hour, and you just get to help them and all that. Somebody wants to pick your brain and all that. So it's not mainly like you understand, right? So that's, but the major platform I'm doing is ads, affiliates, and sponsorships, right? Ads, affiliates, and sponsorships. I'm not yet selling digital products or any of those things. So that's how I'm making. So what I want to do is I want to I'm launching this one, two, three, four, four, five. I'm launching all of them for the platform. I'm making that they are operational. And the other thing I've done ahead for the changes is I hired a VA, and currently I'm training the VA, the virtual assistant, right? That's what a VA means, virtual assistant. I'm training the VA on Pinterest and then podcast outreach, right? So in order to get guests on my podcast, I have to reach out to them and many other things we have to do. And then even after recording it, we have to also reach out to them and do all those other things. So podcast and Pinterest, the VA will be handling the boring task, which is booking, creating booking, reaching out to them, messaging them, DMing them, and all that for the podcast. And then for the Pinterest, creating pins and scheduling them. Then the one I'm doing, newsletter is pretty much simple to write. Is just write and send, right? It's very straightforward. There's no apart from the research and writing and then sending, right? Which is probably one every week, right? Then the blog, it's to write blog posts. But the sweet thing about the blog and YouTube is that for the blog, for every blog post I write, as much as possible, I'll turn them into a YouTube video. So I'll record the video and say, okay, guys, this is it, this is it, this is it, and yeah, and post it on YouTube. On YouTube. So these are the platforms. I'm not doing Instagram. I'm not doing TikTok. I'm not doing Facebook Reels. I'm not doing any other platform. These are the only ones I'm focusing on. Yeah. So I hired the VA and I'm training the VA, right? So maybe later in the future, I might hire another VA for YouTube, blog, and all these other tasks. There's so many other tasks, but it's just one I hired for now, and I'm training her and onboarding her, right? So currently, my major focus is to get a system running. Major focus is my laptop is low. I just saw it pop up. I was so scared. I thought the laptop was going off, but let me just finish. Is have a system running, have a system with, okay, this is when I post, this is when I write. And what I want to do is I want to find a way to have 3 core hours, right? 3 hours or something like that every day, right? That 3 hours, as long as I can show up for that 3 hours, the system will keep running. I'll give an example. What I'm having a rough idea, but the system is, if I can start writing, spending 3 hours to write research, I can write newsletter, come up with podcast topics, ideas, and all that. And guess what? If I come up with podcast topic ideas and who should be interviewed, then my VA can go and reach out to these people and find them on LinkedIn and on Facebook and do what she needs to do. And then same thing, I can spend that 3 hours writing 2 to 3 blog posts with AI and everything every day. And I can also spend that 3 hours recording YouTube videos. Obviously not every day, but if I can spend that 3 hours quality well, I can. So next thing, I can run the business. So make it easy. Of course, not I'm working more than my goal is to work 12 hours every day, but make it easy. But that 3 hours, I want to have a core, okay, repeatable task that once you can do that task, the major stuff and the most important thing in the business will be done, right? So that's the plan I'm doing for the next 60 days. Right, for this month now, I'm just focusing on building a system that works, and from next month, everything will just be running. Same thing with my VA. Once I train her this month, she would be able to do everything on her own without having say micromanaging or supervision. That's it. If you want more progress on how I'm going on this growth journey and monetizing and everything, please let me know and I'll make a video on that. Well, that's so that. Wish me good luck. And if you have any comments or suggestion, please let me know. And if you would love to follow along with the journey, please subscribe to my newsletter. I share and send everything about it or about my progress on the newsletter 3 times every week. That way you know what's going on. Let me know. Until next time, my name is Wisdom. I'm so happy that laptop